guys, welcome back to the Iowa Farm Life channel. So, had a real heavy frost, so first thing this morning, come down to Farmers Equipment in Urbana. We got all the parts we needed to fix the corn head and get everything back together. So we'll be able to start showing here. I'm gonna run around the lot and probably run to McDonald's and grab some breakfast and head back and start getting this combine put back together. See if we should have waited a little bit longer for any better deals. Here's a 5140, ours but newer. We probably would have been able to justify one that new. Somebody traded our corn head in. There's a steel one there now. Here's our old bean head there on the ground. I got two new Holland ones here. There's our old rig, still here. He actually texted me some guy's number that's probably gonna be calling me. They're looking at coming and getting that tomorrow. Sounds pretty serious. So he's traveling from a long ways out to look at it, so I imagine he would be pretty interested in it. But yeah, I'm gonna run and grab me some breakfast, and then we're gonna get back and get the combine put back together. Well, I just got back with parts, so we all get that put back together, and by the frost we wouldn't have been able to start first thing this morning anyways. So I'm gonna get parts carried in there and I'll show you what we got going on. So when we bought the machine, Case has a $2,500 parts program where you get $2,500 worth of parts you can order. So these white boxes here is the stuff I went after today. That was not part of it, but that's a chopper pan that goes under the chopper because we knew that was a little messed up. This is the shaker pan that goes in front of the chaff spinners to make it do a better job of spreading. This one that's on there's a little messed up. And then I just got a couple sets of filters and some odds and ends little parts. Unfortunately, I didn't say anything about getting anything for the corn head. So what we got here is, I put a new sprocket on it, even though the other one wasn't terrible. Luckily, this corn head, we had this sprocket because all these parts are the same thing as our New Holland corn head was. So you can see the gathering chain come off back there, and it is actually still stuck between the rolls. DJ and I come out last night after we ate dinner and we tore it apart. I didn't bring the camera along for any of it, but we got all that tore apart. So now we're going to have to put the chain on. I want to get this one out first. I couldn't get it to reverse out last night in the field or run out, so I don't know how I'm getting that out of there yet. That's going to be the hardest part of this whole thing. So we're going to go ahead and get started on it. that's not good. See if we can reverse it out. Hop in there and start the engine, and you can reverse the head without the separator. Finally. Come over here and lift up on this little. Lift that up while I slide this under. You do it again. we got over here and I noticed I had a chain loose, and we spent too long trying to get it tight and realized that the chains just wore out. I've got another one at the shop, but I think it'll run for today. So we've already got a lot of this field, well, not a lot, but a pretty good chunk of this field knocked out. We got my uncle over there with his 9670. DJ and Steve are trucking, and I think one of our cousins is going to come and hop in the grain cart and keep us moving. Our 275 is low on fuel, and DJ went to pump it full of fuel, and the fuel pump wouldn't run, so we needed to get going. So I told him just leave it. I think one grain cart will keep us going for now. So that's where we're at the moment. Well, I was wrong about that row lasting. It did lock up on me here. I think the chain come off, so grain cart's not quite full, so DJ's gonna run back and grab the parts for me till the grain cart's full. And I'm gonna start tearing this down, and then still got the John Deere combine running. I am very convinced that the corn head we traded on this one was a lot nicer. This one's kind of, I don't know. This one needs a lot more work than our New Holland one did. Corn's good anyways. It'd be nice to have a second grain cart, but we just don't have the people here. Another thing that frustrated me with this thing is, see how our map of the field is small, which it's not going to be complete because we're running 2 combines. Getting where we're at should all show shelled. But there's I don't know if you can see it, a little line that goes here. When I got under the trees, the freaking GPS lost service, so my little arrow went way out there, and now my map's all zoomed out because there's an 8-mile long line that it showed because we didn't have signal. So definitely the technology in this is not up to Green Star standards by any means. Alright, I got a new gathering chain slapped on it. I didn't notice till I already had it on that I did not stagger it quite right. It looks like it's a tooth off from the rest of them. It'll run like that, that's not a problem, but it'll bug me, so we get a rainy day, I'll have to fix that. Chief's down there, he's full, I'm full. I thought me stopping to do that gathering chain would have bought us some time. Don't give the truck some time to keep up, but I guess I was wrong. I don't think both of us have been stopped yet today. Benny he's going to get our grain cart because we're going to need it down this way anyways. But DJ went to bring it earlier, and her main fuel tank at the farm was empty. I emptied it out on the combine, which it's got a receiver. It calls the fuel company when it gets empty. But we got a second smaller tank there with a 12-volt pump on. You need a battery to it. DJ couldn't get it to run earlier, and the 275 needs fuel. So Benny's going to go see if he can get fuel in it if the fuel truck didn't come, because they're pretty good about if something's parked there and they bring fuel, they'll go ahead and top it off also. So yeah, we're just playing the waiting game. I need a bigger grain cart for keeping up with 2 of these combines. When we got these grain carts, we were running a 9500. My uncle was, and the TR98. done on this farm. I imagine we're going to go to the one right down the road that we got some bins at now, and we'll go work on getting auger set up. But see what the uncle thinks on the game plan. We got 2 green bins there. If the corn's below 18%, we'll use them. If not, we'll just haul it to town. They only hold like 6,000 bushel total between the 2 of them, so they're not huge. So I've got to call DJ and figure out what the game plan is, and then we're either going to fill everything up or fill the grain carts tonight. But they're filling the truck, so it looks like we're going to fill everything up.